Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another filmy and general energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, how this reading works, it can resonate with you for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. In any time that you find it, it is timeless, but it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. And I also feel like this reading is only going to resonate with a few. I don't feel like this is going to be one of those readings. I haven't started to channel the messages yet, but I just feel like this is going to be a very specific message that's going to resonate with just like a handful of you or less. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and check out the Vimeo links below to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information below as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And let's go ahead and get into your messages for this time. Okay, I'm getting like boiling point energy here. Something is reaching its boiling point. I feel like someone is having a hard time holding back how they feel. This person has hidden their emotions long enough, and it's getting to the point that they cannot do it any longer. They may want to. I do feel like this person wants to continue holding back, continue hiding the way they feel, but it's reaching a boiling point that they cannot. Like they physically can't contain the way they feel. So I feel like it's going to spill out. And I do feel like it's going to spill out in the most unexpected way at the most unexpected time, even for them. Even when it happens, they're going to be looking at themselves like, did I just say that? Did I just do that? It's like I'm getting an image of someone just like two people sitting down talking, and the one person, I feel like both people in the image I'm seeing are attracted to each other. And on a subconscious level, they are both aware of that, but neither has ever acted on it. And like these two people were talking, and the one person in particular is talking at this moment, and the other is just like kind of watching their mouth. And they're telling themselves, like, I cannot kiss them. Like, I cannot, do, like, they want to do it so badly, but it's like before they know it, they're planting one right on the person's lips mid conversation. And so then they pull back and they're just like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. They don't even have an explanation for what made them just do that, because they really didn't think, they thought they had more control than that. So yeah, that image or vision I'm getting, I feel like relates to this person and how they feel. Like even after it's done, they're not gonna know like what came over them, why they felt the need to say what they said or do what they did. And they made me feeling a little embarrassed, like they may have done or said too much. But I'm hearing they did or said just the right thing that was needed to get the ball rolling, get everything moving the way that it should be. It's like this person wasn't stepping into, it's like this person needed to step into a certain energy or role in order to like get something going, and they were refusing to step up. It's like they were refusing to be the leader in this situation. They were telling themselves that they were, because I feel like this more so relates to a masculine energy. So this person could be telling themselves all day, like, I'm a man or I'm masculine, I have everything under control. They felt like holding things back and, controlling it that way was them being in their masculine energy. But I'm hearing that it was actually putting them in a beta energy that they were in denial about. So with this, it's like they're finally able to step into that leader masculine role that they were claiming that they were already in, but they weren't. So it's like, yeah, this person thought they were in a masculine leadership role before, but they weren't. They were in a beta role. But now with this outburst, this, this them just kind of coming out with it unexpectedly, now they can finally say, like, for real, that they are in their masculine energy, that they're in the leadership role in this situation. But yeah, it's like they needed to step into those shoes for real in order to get the situation moving along. I get like I get this energy like things are gonna once this happens, once this outburst happens, this person like think not only are things gonna get moving, but I feel like things are gonna get really loud in a way. Yeah, because I feel like there was, and what I mean by loud, I don't mean like literally loud, like people are talking loud and making a lot of noise, but I just get like the energy. This is a connection between two people. There was like a very quiet phase between these two people where nobody was doing anything. There was a stalemate. Nobody was talking. Nobody was saying anything. Nobody was doing anything. There were just like no action at all on either end. It was just like the stillest of waters between them. But it's like once this happens, once this outburst happens, it's like I'm picturing the waves just crashing, like the ocean just getting really active, you know? It's like the water between them was once really calm and still, and then the outburst happens and it's like the waves start crashing and everything just starts, getting really active. That's the energy I'm picking up with this. It's like once this outburst happens, then things are going to start happening between these two people. And I feel like it might even be like the ball is not only going to get rolling, but I feel like the ball is going to be moving very fast between these two people. Because it's almost like things have to get in position. There's something divine here about this connection. And that's the reason why it's happening this way. These people don't, like, they have a semblance of control, but they don't have the control they think they do. It's like it was always designed for things to happen in a specific way at a specific time according to the divine. And these people were trying to do things on their own timeline in their own way. So they thought that this stalemate was going to go on maybe a lot longer. And that's why this, like, the divine pushes this person to have this outburst because now it's like now is the time for things to start moving in place. Yeah, these two people are gonna come together. The relationship, the connection is gonna become very active. I feel like they're gonna be very happy with the movement, but maybe a little hesitant, a little scared because of how fast things are going. But I do feel that regardless of how hesitant or a little fearful they may be, I do feel like there's happiness at the core of this. These two people are very happy to be coming together. They feel it. I feel like this is a connection that's really felt like at the deepest part of themselves. This is not like I like you, you like me, I think you're cool. And that makes sense why I was picking up at the beginning before I started to channel the messages. I got the message immediately that this reading is not going to resonate with a lot of you. It's a very specific message that's only going to resonate with maybe a few of you, maybe a handful of you or less. So yeah, maybe, the next reading will resonate with a lot more of you. But yeah, I feel like this is a message that needs to get out because it's almost like there's a divine connection here that these two people need to be. I feel like the two people are aware that is some kind of divine connection between them. But it's almost like this reading needed to get out to prepare these people for what they have in store because of how fast things are going to move between them. I'm hearing family, so they might be starting a family rather soon together, like sooner than they probably thought they would. Like I'm getting like this image of like I don't know, like in cartoons, like when the characters start moving very fast and like they pass by something very fast and like the person's hair blows back. It's like that's how fast things are going to be moving. Very, very fast here. Yeah, so there could be an unexpected pregnancy that happens very quickly into these two, like the connection getting active between these two. That happens is meant to be there. It's meant to happen. It's not something that you should fret about because this is a part of the divine's plan. The one thing that you have to make sure of in this connection is that that your communication between each other remains strong. And I'm getting a very specific message that you have to make sure that you're always communicating love to one another. And what I pick up from that is that you need to always make sure that once this outburst happens, like the two of you need to make sure that you're constantly reassuring each other of your love, like telling each other how much you love each other, how much, you know, yeah, like I'm like saying like I'm here, I love you. It's not like in an annoying way. I feel like it's just something about like that communication, that love reassurance is going to keep the bond between you strong because this is moving so fast and I feel like almost at an unnatural pace, and you all are going to be thrown into like I said, some of you creating a family very soon and stuff like that. And with this happening on a 3D level, the like your 3D selves are going to have a hard time catching up to what your higher selves are doing. I almost feel like you're going to be operating in this relationship from your higher selves and not your 3D selves. Your 3D selves are going to be like lagging behind, trying to catch up. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's like all the 3D selves know is that you're moving. These things are happening, but your 3D selves don't understand why it's happening so fast. You don't understand, like, it's like your 3D selves are trying to get a grip, and the whole while your higher selves are just happily just moving everything in place and doing everything according to the divine's plan. But your 3D selves are going to be stuck in this place of like, okay, we're moving around, but I don't really know what's going on. And so that's going to put you in this place with everything, with the way everything is moving, where you're questioning, like, is this the right thing? Do I even know this person well enough to be taking this step with them? Like, you're going to have all those 3D questions about what's going on. And that's why the communication needs to be very strong between you. Because as long as you know that you're there for each other and that you love each other, that's going to give you the reassurance you need to keep moving forward and doing what you need to do according to the divine's plan for this connection. So yeah, it's like just keep that communication strong. No, you're not going to understand what's going on half the time. And yes, things are going to move very, very quickly. But as long as you say, like, tell each other, every so often, like, I love you. I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm here. I don't, this is far beyond anything that far beyond my understanding and your understanding, but we're in this together. Like, that kind of thing. You're going to need to constantly express that. I'm getting like an image of two people holding hands. It's like you're scared, but you're holding hands to reassure each other, like, okay, but we're in this together. That's the energy the two of you are going to have. You're going to go for like the ride of your lives, and this is a divine ride. But the way this is going to happen is going to be outside of your understanding, and definitely outside of anyone else's understanding. I feel like everybody else outside this connection that may be around the two of you, they're not going to know what the heck is going on. They're going to be like, what? Like, where does this person come from? And why is this, like, why are you guys moving so fast? Like, why is this? They're going to be even trying to talk sense into the two of you. Like, don't you think this is moving too quickly? But I just feel like this is not your doing. This is the divine's doing. The divine had a plan from the start before you two even met each other of when you were going to meet and when you were going to come together and when all of this is going to start happening. But I feel like because this is a first for the two of you, it's going to create this very strong, unspeakable bond between the two of you, because no one understands what you're going through like the two of you. Even if you try to explain to others like how this happened or why you feel the need to go through with this and keep on moving at this pace, they still won't get it, because everything about the way you two came together was very divine. This was not a situation where somebody meets somebody else, thinks they're cute, you date for a couple years or a year, and things, you progress to, moving in together or getting engaged and having a baby, or even if it's the reverse order of like having a baby, within a year or something like that. It's not like that at all. This is like every few weeks things are changing in this relationship. Like once this outburst happens from this person, a few weeks later you're in a different phase of the relationship, and a few weeks after that you're at another phase of the relationship. I feel like by the ending of this year, you have gone through, by the time this year ends, you would have gone through uh what would equal the average 4-year relationship at least. That's how much you're going to experience in just a span of months. And that's what's going to make your head spin, and nobody else is going to get it. You two barely even understand what the heck is going on, but you're going through with it and following through with it because you know it's God's doing. But again, nobody else is going to understand this but the two of you. And this is what's going to bond you two and make you, like, you're going to be really close. Like, your bond is going to be super tight because you know that everything that you think about, every question you have, every concern you have, everything you're experiencing, you can look to your left or look to your right, whatever side your person is standing on. You look to your side and talk to that person because they get it. But you can't look anywhere else and talk to anyone else and try to get them to understand, because they're going to be like, huh? Like, they're not going to get it at all. But you two are going to be not only like the greatest of lovers, but I feel like the best of friends because of this situation, how speedy it is. But yeah, I feel like regardless of how fast paced this is gonna move, you're gonna be very happy together. Because again, the thing that's great about this is that you're building a true, like a very strong foundation of friendship at the core of this, and then you're building love on top of it. And I'm getting like your family. I don't know. I'm getting like the message of like your family the family you build together is gonna be very beautiful, not only physically, but I feel like the energy of your family is going to be very very beautiful. You're going to have one of those family units that people admire. Like people say like everybody in that family is beautiful. First of all, they'll say that, but on top of that, it's just this energy that you all radiate as a family unit, like you, your partner, the kids, everybody. It's just everything feels so right. But yeah, as I said, everything's gonna move very fast. It's meant to be this way. And it's gonna be a little scary, but as long as you're holding hands through it and reassuring each other, you're gonna be just fine. But this is going to be by far the ride of your lives. Okay, so that's about all I have for you all for this filmy and general energy reading. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Again, if you have not checked out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and check out the Vimeo links below to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance, and I will be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.